terms of the coming, future, there is obviously short-term future and long-term. In short-term, I see more and more adoption of the generative designs to give out a front-end design options to the project owners, whether it's infra space or real estate space, along with the cost and time impact. So the clients can make informed decisions and can work on a multiple level of options with AI and ML integration, which helps to get the most optimized numbers and the design what they can go with. I also look at modular and prefab industry. I think that is another industry which is going to take off quite well. There is with the labor shortage, what we see, the quality issues, what we see. If we get more fabricated stuff from the factories and install it and adopt it, I think that's going to increase obviously the time. That's going to save the time and increase the profitability. So that is another trend which I'm going to see. More precast buildings, more steel fab buildings, and uh, and even on the interior side, having ready-made solutions available. I also see the integration of IoT devices with the building twins and helping in optimizing the operational cost. As Nikhil rightly said, 80% cost is actually into running of the premises. So how do we optimize that number? And that brings in more efficiency. And that is something which probably not many instances have been done in past. In the coming decade, I see more and more adaptation on that, which the building could be reused in multiple different fashions. It could be like like what you see in the ballroom, right? You have one event, two and three event. So building will be also as a place where you can have change in use with minimal interventions. So that is going to help in terms of digitization of that. I also see in the construction delivery side the integration of mixed reality and AR VR integrating so that the site managers and the project managers can make the decisions on the go, and they have the right information in front of them so that they can reduce the wastage, reduce the time to market. I also see in terms of the after COP26 and the world is moving towards sustainability, the net zero and the carbon neutral designs. That is another aspect which will be focused on from the owner's perspective. Everyone is looking to reduce the carbon counts for the building. So alternate materials and the like the natural materials integration. How do they adapt? How do they look at? And also that when you have that information along with say IoT sensors, that helps them to optimize the building performance. So when you look at all the gamut of the things which are going on with the data analytics side of it or IoT side of it or digital twin side of it, I think that's a fabulous place right now in the industry where next 10 years gonna change the way we have built so far. That pace has really increased, and I see more and more organization moving to this direction than what they have done in the past.